Hey guys, I made it. Woo! Look at that. The water is a bit turbulenta today, huh? Yeah. It's a beautiful day. It's a bit chilly, so I have like my many layers. Those who know me know that I like to wear many layers, okay? But yeah, beautiful. All right, so I have a channel message that when I was coming here, I was like, okay, are we using cards? I did brought some cards, but it was pretty straight up and just what it is. So a lot of us, God is asking us not to settle, not to settle. Okay. Yeah, and a lot of us usually who have self-control, who haven't been with multiple sex partners and stuff like that, and you know, you keep your energy, your coochie and your wee wee to yourself. So you are actually the spiritual guides and teachers for those who, you know, God has been telling them to stop. And they think that, and that's who they're retaliating, right? They talking shit about you. They say, no, that's not true. There's no way that person cannot be horny all the time. There's no way that person can let go of that lust spirit. Yes, you can. I'm here to tell you. Yes. And I'm here to tell your ego, shut the fuck up. Yes. You gotta pray for it. You gotta be abstinent. You gotta work on it. It's not something that's gonna happen just like that, right? Self-control is not happening just like that. You have to be in front of the thing that tempts you all the time and then refuse it and say no all the time. Same thing for a lot of you. You think that, you know, letting go of masturbation, letting go of watching porn and stuff like that, right? Same thing also with social media. That's been going around a lot with Divine Feminines. We're talking about that, a lot of us, about, you know, having self-control of social media. Like, just because we are in social media does not mean that we have to be constantly there, you know? And yeah, because it can become an addiction, you know? And that's something that I'm like, okay, I'm only posting, I'm only looking at a few things, and then I'm supporting a few people, and then getting some few posts that God tells me, and then I shut it off. Like, now God knows, like, when He tells me no, it's no. Today, no. Today, sure. Now that too is like when you're on TikTok, you can get lost, right? So that too, He's letting me know only specific videos, like, yeah. And now He's training me. But that too, when this is something that, you know, you need guidance and surrender. This is another thing where I find like connecting to Christ, Holy Spirit, there it becomes your best friend, you know. And you know, a really good best friend wants the best for you. They don't want, oh, so cute. They don't want, you know, bad things for you. They don't want you to stay addictive. They don't want you to stay, you know, it wants you to grow, right? So I don't know. And then that too, he kept saying like, Angie, you forgot to say this in the video before. Just because I do tarot cards and stuff like that does not mean like I use the tarot card just for you guys, but I receive downloads like a normal, like it's like water for me, exactly. It's you know, and then that too, he guides me to which one to talk about, which one we can leave for later, which one, you know what I'm saying? But it's a constant thing. I use the card just for you guys, but then again, this is something that he wanted me to say to somebody because a lot of people feel some type of way. Not everybody's meant to choose to do tarot cards or oracle cards. And this is something that I'm doing now, but it's not something that I'm going to be doing forever, okay? But for right now in this journey, for this healing journey, that it's not just for myself, but for other people in my community or anything like that, twin flame energies, kingdom spouse that I'm doing right now, activists right now, guiding them in their healing journey. Also, they deal with a lot of imposter syndrome, okay? Especially activists who are constantly battling oppressive system, you know, the apps trying to block their communication or trying to, you know, and this is something that they have to overcome all the time. So this is like a fear or that comes all the time. So my duty right now is to give them hope, to, you know, continue giving them guidance and divine messages and stuff like that. Also that too, showing them and inspire them how to guide their intuition. And right now what God is doing is using tarot. But then again, he keeps saying, not everybody's supposed to be doing this. So you have to use spiritual discernment. Okay? Spiritual discernment is important. Pray for it every day, in the morning, during the day, at nighttime. Just say it like, God, thank you so much for giving me spiritual discernment. I pray that other people can get spiritual discernment too. Make that confirmation. Another thing he kept saying, for those who are doing tarot reading, personal tarot reading, he has told you already, you know who you are. You've been guided to not to close the personals. You've been guided. Be obedient, okay? That's for some of you, not all of you. And all those of you who are still in personal readings, you have to have detachment. And if you don't know the law of detachment, you better stop doing personal readings then, because you really gotta detach, okay? You can't be emotional into another person's life. You can be, and also that too, you have to use spiritual discernment. You have to know if these people who are asking you for personal reading, is it for them? Or are they asking for someone else? Be careful. Don't do a reading from somebody else that you know that person doesn't know. Okay, you have to have permission. Okay, don't ever do a tarot reading for someone that doesn't know that you're tapping into their energy. Okay, God sees everything. I am telling you, and that's a karma that you don't want to have. Right? Right? So that, and now he wants me to show you this video. Let's see why. I mean, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure we know why, because I feel like this is a confirmation for a lot of you. Why does he want you not to settle? Why does he want specific divine feminines to, because that's something that I noticed yesterday. There was a lot of women, like, I don't know. It's just like he wants you guys to have more self-respect, okay? Not everything that you need to be showing your body and stuff like that needs to be like revealed or something. Like yesterday, that's something that I noticed, and I'm like, I don't longer resonate with this stuff. Like I like to, you know, I feel uncomfortable too. But that's something that he said, that's the lustful, Jezebel spirit. That's how it emphasizes people. And a lot of people, a lot of men who are weak-minded, they fall for that stuff, you know. And then that too, these distorted feminines make it harder for us who have high standards, okay? And we don't give our body away. We don't have a friend for benefits. Like, I never understood that shit. Like, never. I've never been in a situation like that, to be honest. Like, I always thought that was just degrading and disrespectful. And now he's showing with different readings and different people and different intuitive messages as well, the third party or whatever there's always going on, is like, I see why people feel like they want to be in situations like that, is because there's no commitment, there's no accountability, they don't have to deal with the consequences of after. But the thing is, it always comes with a price, because you don't know what the other person is doing with their body, or who they're giving their body to, or what they can catch from another person that they can give to you. Right? Yeah, I know it's gonna ruffle some feathers, but a lot of you, you're taking this dating apps and this thing completely out of proportion. And if you're there just because it becomes an addiction as well, and you feel like you're sexually addictive, that you can't control yourself, you need to realize that is a problem that you need to assess. And I'm not here to judge anybody, you know, because the only way that people can heal is when they know and see the problem within themselves and they work on it. Not making excuses, not judging other people, not pointing fingers, not being the victim and stuff like that. Like, you gotta work on that, right? We all been there. It's just that some of us, we've been guided to be the guide for a lot of y'all right now. Hello. Or the birds, the messenger birds. Little bird. Ever heard of that? A little bird told me. It's kind of like that. Well, there's so many. Oh my God. It's that blue bird. It's so cute. Wow, there's so many birds here, guys. So many. Okay, I'm gonna show you the video and then I'm gonna shut this off so I can enjoy this beautiful nature, do some meditation with Gaia, have my conversations with her. But other than that, this energy needs to be grounded, this lost sexual energy, because you can't go into a relationship or build a relationship having that lost spirit. Because this is why you get confused, this is why your intuition gets distorted, and this is why you get into situations that you wish you didn't get. It's a lesson. A lot of you, is the energy right now is the shame and regret for not listening to your intuition, for falling for someone who really disrespect you, who really, like a lot of you, you've been cheated on. Like there's a lot of cheating energy, a lot. And then you judge and degrade someone who was, and yeah, there was a lot of judging to someone that you thought, oh, because they're not promiscuous or they're not dressed a certain way, like exposing their body, or they're not flirty, or they're not putting themselves like, their coochie everywhere, or throwing themselves at you, or chasing you, that wasn't good enough for you, right? But also that speaks about yourself. That's something that you see in yourself that you don't want to acknowledge. Now you regret that energy. You regret going towards that and not accepting someone, judging someone that you know that was pure-hearted, was a good person, has high standards, is probably very independent, celibate, self-made, I'm hearing. Yeah, they work hard. They're not using their body for money. A lot of you, you're finding that out. There's a lot of women out there that it's just their looks, but they're selling their body. They're doing anything for money right now. It's just their body. There's nothing here and there's nothing here. It's an empty vessel. Empty soul. There's no soul. Soulless, heartless. And some of you, you're good men or good women. Very good. And you're tired of always following for these energies, always going towards this energy. But then you need to look at within yourself. Why are you attracting this type of energies? Why do you need to heal within yourself? What's a past life? Check that out. What past life you didn't heal in the past life that you need to work on? That's something that I asked myself after my breakup and stuff. I was like, okay, no, there's something, I cannot be attracting people like this. You know what I'm saying? Or going into dates with people like it's just their narcissist and ego, and like I don't want to. I don't want to attract that. God help me. And as I started, like, God help me. I started talking to him like, hey, please, show me what I need to do. I will do anything because I want true love. I want actually someone who's loyal and faithful. Like I want someone who, like, I don't know, it's in love with you too. Like not just like, oh, let me show them that I love God, but I'm really not. I'm just trying to impress her, or I'm just trying, like, what? No, that too, you I will pick it up, like I will show me, like they're not really, no. So that too, it's more harder because you have this not only high standard, but also like God will show you ahead of time. Your intuition will tell you, you'll pick it up. And a lot of men who don't want to do the work, who just want to, be lazy and think they're just going to get whatever they want. Another energy is the whole like, oh, it's okay, I want marriage, I want commitment, but it's okay that I'm gonna have my side piece. They're not gonna know. You're disgusting. Especially trying to deceive a person who loves God. Good luck with that. Anyways, this message, he wants me to add it here.
All right, so this one is for my sisters in Christ that haven't found a husband yet. Don't settle for less than what God has planned for you. Now, what do I mean by that? I know some women who desperately want to be married, so they're willing to look past certain things that they probably shouldn't. My advice is give your heart to God and make whatever man wants it have to go to him to get it. Do not expect a man to become a follower of God for you. If he does that, then he's only following God for you. He's not following God because he loves God. Also, stay away from lazy men. Hard work is not a product of the fallen world. When Adam was created, he was told to tend the garden. That means before sin ever entered the world, there was work. That means in the kingdom of God, there is work. We serve a living God, a God that is always about action. So stay away from lazy men, because lazy men aren't going to suddenly not be lazy. I know in today's society, a man is defined by how much money he makes, maybe his athletic abilities, or his sexual appeal. But biblically, what makes a man is integrity, God-fearing, and a hard worker. Don't seek out the kind of man that the world calls a man. Seek out a man of God. And also, be patient. We can feel like we want things to happen right now, but honestly, the person you're waiting for might be busy right now. They might be in a bad relationship. They might be over there working on their education. They might be in a whole nother state. Everything happens in God's time. Be patient and work on you. And like I said, give your heart to God. That way you're not out here seeking to give your heart to somebody that don't deserve it. The worst thing about this generation is there's a lot of lazy men. There's a lot of men that don't actually want to partner with a wife. I mean, if you look at modern marriages, a lot of people want to live this parallel life. Like you have your life and I have my life, and then we'll meet up at night. A biblical marriage is two becoming one flesh. There's no longer you, there's no longer I, it is only we. Also, stay away from the men that try to hold power over you, because biblical submission is not power. Biblical submission is the man making you the most important thing in this world. Find a man who's worthy of submission that never has to actually say submission. The Bible tells us to love our wives like Christ loves the church. Well, Christ came down off his throne and washed feet and died for his church. Find a man that comes down off his throne and is willing to serve you, just as Christ served his church. And if you find that man, support him. Let him lead you spiritually. Being equally yoked is very important. And I know some of you listening might already be in a marriage where you're unequally yoked. And all I can tell you to do is put God first, love God, love your husband, and let Jesus work on his heart.
See, here's the thing that a lot of men don't understand. When they're begging you to settle your standards, they're too high, you too high maintenance. They don't understand that you did that before, and it proved to hurt you. You settled your standards for a man you knew couldn't lead you, and he led you to single motherhood, to heartbreak. So from this point, you're not settling on communication, because you know a relationship takes communication to work. You're not settling on a man that's emotionally intelligent, because you've been dealing with these emotionally dumb dudes for too long. So when y'all be so confused as to why these women ain't settling, it's because they tried before. And then when they suffer the consequences of settling, y'all chastise them. When they become single mothers because they settled, well, why you pick them then? Well, you should have known better. They damn if they do, damn if they don't. If they settle their standards and then bad things happen, y'all gonna say they should have picked better. When they trying to pick better, y'all gonna say that y'all should pick worse. What the f y'all want these women to do? Do you want them to have standards or do you not? There's a man right now that's praying to God that his future wife maintains her standards and she don't succumb to the struggle and the loneliness that holding your standards high can be. Because people, when they say hold your standards high, people forget to tell you that it's difficult doing that. When you hold your standards high, you will see all your girlfriends whose standards ain't as high as yours end up getting men, and you gonna feel left out. You gonna watch men that ain't really for you pass on you because your standards is high, and it's gonna crush your self-esteem sometimes. Sometimes you're gonna be lonely in your bed when your standards is high. Sometimes you're gonna question your own self-worth when your standards is high. You're gonna be like, am I enough? Why don't a man want me? That's the part that they didn't tell you about. When you set your standards high, people won't understand. So you're gonna be the only one amongst a whole crew of people that actually maintain and enforce your standards, and it's gonna feel lonely on top. And so that man is praying right now that you don't give up, that you hold out until he finds you, that in his journey to find you, you don't allow a man to hold your heart that can't carry it because he's not strong enough, he's not secure enough, so he breaks it, and you're broken before that man gets a chance to find you. I'm telling you.
A man who has a mother wound will not be able to emotionally provide for his woman because subconsciously he is expecting her to mother him. The little boy in him who didn't receive the warm nurturing from his mother or protection from an oppressive father has deeply unmet needs and anger, and is really looking for that to be soothed by his woman and his family. That's why he wants things his way, but can't understand your point of view. Add on top the father wound, which is born from the patriarchy that says men should be dominant and shut down their emotions. He now thinks his only job is to bring in money and has lost touch with the emotions emotions within him. So when his woman or family claim that their emotional needs are unmet, he perceives that as a threat and gets defensive, or claims I've done so much for you physically, or unleashes the anger of his suppressed inner child. He often plays the victim because that's how the little boy inside him feels, and until he heals that, he will not be able to provide emotional nurturing to those around him. He will remain defensive.
All right, my beautiful people, that's about it. That's what he wanted to put out there. This is for a specific divine feminine, but also could be for divine masculines too, you know what I'm saying? Especially like right now, the feminine energies are healing their masculine energy, and the masculine are healing their feminine energy. So it's like an accumulation of everything. But I don't know. If you resonate with that, you know, that's for you. But if not, maybe in the future, I don't know. But a lot of you, is like he wants you to work on that. Having self-control, having standards, higher standard, knowing that your body is sacred, that you need to, you know what I'm saying? We are here to raise the vibration of humanity and the planet. You cannot be scattering your energy like that. Your energy is needed here. That's what you're here for. So take responsibility and accountability for that and stop making excuses, okay? Like children of God, we don't have time for... what is it, one night stands or scattering our energies everywhere and not following our purpose and our mission. We're too busy for that. We have a lot of work, and a lot of us who are moms, okay, or dads, single parents, single married, we don't have time for that shit. We don't. That's childish 3D stuff, okay? And I'm not trying to judge or anything or anybody. It's just that you are learning from us if you are not in that energy yet, but you should. If you're not, then stop complaining. Stop complaining about that you don't have a job, that you don't have money. Hello. Hi. Look who came to visit me. I have food for you. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe. I have food. Yes. Oh my God, so cute. Look, they have a little baby. Oh, is it 2 babies? Oh, so cute. You guys are so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my God. Thank you. Your babies are so cute. Here. I mean, I don't know if they can eat that. I'll make it smaller, okay? Oh, I know it's coming. Don't be greedy. Oh, hello. You're so cute. You guys are so cute. Oh my God, this is so cute. Oh my God. So cute. See? Perfect for Mother's Day, okay? Okay, ready? Oh no! Oh no! Catch it, catch it! Guys, this is someone's spirit animal because it's cold. They usually don't come out at this time. But then again, this duck always comes in the summer. Hi, baby. Here. Yummy. Yummy. Okay, I love you guys. Enjoy nature. Enjoy your time. I'm just going to continue feeding my friend here. Here, baby. More? Okay, bye.